All right, so in this video, we're going to go over domain names, where I go to purchase my domain names, and some strategies and tips for coming up with new domain names of your own if you're kind of stumped. For what to call your website, and a resource I use to give me lots of ideas. So pretty much just like any other tool or resource out there, there's tons of different options, tons of different places that you can go online to purchase domain names. But one of my personal favorites, the place that I use to go get most of my domains, is a website called Namecheap. It's just really fast, simple. The interface is very intuitive, and a lot of times have coupons out there for me to save on my initial purchase of brand new domain names. So Namecheap is where I go to get my domain names. It's free to create an account, and if you have an idea for a domain, you can type it in here. I'm just going to type in, is this domain name taken, and click search, and then basically it's going to go out there and find if this is taken or not. It's going to give me all these different options. And used to they would pop up the .nets, .coms, .orgs and stuff first, but for some reason they're not doing that anymore. They have tons and tons of different extensions that used to not exist, but .coms, .nets, .orgs are the original domain extensions. So if possible, I would choose to go with those first. If those are taken, maybe consider .info, .biz, since those are a little bit were the next ones that come along. And then all of these new ones like .life, .shop, .me, you can get them if you want, but I kind of save those as like a last resort. That's me personally. So if you want to see if this one's actually taken, you can add the .com or .net, .org. This one looks like it's taken. Let's try .net. So this one's actually available, and to add this to your cart, you'll just click this little add to cart button. And one of the things I like about Namecheap is, since they are a large domain registrar, a lot of times they have coupons. If you just search Namecheap coupon, they actually have their own coupons on their website. So on their actual website, you don't even have to go to like Retail Me Not or anything like that, but on their actual website they have new coupons usually every single month, and they're usually about 10 to 15% off of the domain name. So if you add this to your cart and go through the steps, it'll have an option for a promo code or a coupon code here on the right hand side for you to enter that in, and you can apply that, and it should take 10-15% off your initial purchase, which can save you a lot of money especially if you're buying several domains at a time. But this is if you already know, kind of have an idea for a domain name that you would like to purchase. If you don't have any ideas, then one tool that I like to use, it's completely free, it's called Lean Domain Search. So it's going to give you a lot of different options for names, and I usually start with something like one word that I kind of want the website to be about. So if it's like a niche website, then I might start with like coffee or something and click search. I don't know exactly what's out there, but it gives me all these different options, and you can search and you can kind of sort these by length, alphabetical, starts with term, ends with term. So if I wanted to start with coffee, we could try all these different options out here for available domains. And some of these may be taken, they may not be taken, but if like coffeesparkle.com is taken, then probably the .net or that .org is available. So these are very short kind of authority domain names that you probably wouldn't have thought of on your own. And if you're thinking about possibly building these up and then possibly reselling them in the future, this is a great place to come up with lots of different ideas. And you've got hundreds and hundreds of them here, and you can just try a bunch of different words here, and you get unlimited options basically as far as options for different domain names. So if you ever get stumped, this is a place that I actually like to start. But if you get stumped, you can't come up with any ideas, then just come here and you'll get hundreds and hundreds of different options. You can plug these into Namecheap, search, make sure they're available, and then add those. So that's domain names. That's where I go to purchase mine. and kind of, how I save a little bit of money off the front end with coupon codes, and then I use lean domain search to come up with ideas if I'm stumped, if I I need to get a domain up, I want to create one for a particular niche, but I just can't come up with ideas off the top of my head for exactly what I want to call it. Lean domain search is a great free resource to give you tons of different ideas, because it really doesn't matter so much about the domain name, but you kind of want it to be, it doesn't have to be like exact match domain, but you do want it to kind of be relevant to some degree to the content that's going to be on the page and the website's going to be about. So that's domain names and where I go to purchase mine, and some other tools and resources I use to help me select a domain name for my authority websites and niche affiliate websites and blogs.